I didn't even know you went. I thought we were just being quiet. I literally just started it as you've come back, so yeah. I haven't even done an intro yet. No, I say a little bit, or waffle a little bit, and then I do it. Yeah.
Oh, there's anything... Wow, Keaton Reynolds is already out.
To be honest, I didn't even notice that. I don't think he crashed. Or maybe he did.
No, he did. Because
Oh well.
said shit engine.
Oh, okay. What a trash driver.
Well, we are on stream, so you probably shouldn't be saying that.
Keaton Reynolds is the worst driver I have ever come across in my entire league racing career. Like, look at him. He's already out of qualifying, which means there's only 13 drivers. Like, what a noob. Like, jeez. Like, how bad can you be, honestly? It's embarrassing how bad Keaton Reynolds is, honestly. Like, not even lying, bro. Like, no
This is a bit
cap.
harsh.
He is the worst driver I've ever seen in my career. So, yeah.
Fair enough. Brian
Keaton knows I'm joking.
Brian Nomi's joining, so we're going to have 15, so that's not bad.
Oh, that's not too bad then. 15 is pretty pog. AlphaTauri are doing well at the moment.
No, they're not.
Do you know what sarcasm is?
Oh,
By the way, have you included your audio?
Let me check. I indeed have included my audio. We should have actually 16 to start the race.
Who else is joining?
Well, Gamer Boy just disappeared off the face of the earth.
Oh.
Which is weird.
Well, he would have disappeared off the face of the track if he raced.
That's too harsh. I had complaints. You know, I had complaints about this.
Do you?
Laughing at drivers, yeah. People don't like it.
Who's complained? Who's complained?
I'm not gonna say their name on stream.
Oh, you can tell me afterwards.
I won't tell you afterwards either.
Oh, I want to know.
Maybe. Let's just commentate.
I mean, if people do complain about this, then they're kind of like they're snowflakes. Like not even capping, they are snowflakes.
It's because we like
well.
sometimes we laugh when there's like crashes in that.
I mean, it's tier 2. What do you expect?
I don't expect many crashes today, considering there's only 14.
What do you mean you don't expect many crashes today? It's Canada. Like, you die at Canada.
Really?
The walls, there's no runoff, like, anywhere.
Oh, I mean like individual crashes. As long as...
People will crash on their own, I think, but people won't crash into each other.
We can hope not, but
I'll say that, I've jinxed it now.
Cristiano, formerly known as Hardman, saying on a lap and he invalidates at the final chicane.
His name is kind of like mine.
Yeah.
Cristiano.
Do you know what?
Christian.
Do you know what I think he's done? Done very, very sad.
What has he done?
I'm not sure. I haven't asked him. I'm just assuming. A mix between Cristiano Ronaldo and Jarno Opmeer. Cristiano.
It's an interesting assumption. I mean...
Because his name isn't Cristiano.
Well, Cristiano Ronaldo, he's pretty trash, if I'm honest. Like, even I could do better at football.
Wow, that's a bit harsh.
I mean, sure, he's won like every award there is to win. Sure, he came from a poor background, but he's still not as good as me. And I say this because I don't play football, and Cristiano Ronaldo is like the only footballer I know.
What, Messi? I mean, I don't know why we're talking about football when we're supposed to be in Canada qualifying.
I know Harry Kane.
Oh no, let's not talk about him.
Is he a Spur?
He is a Spur, yeah, he is a Spur. I don't like the Spur, do I?
Yes, you called them scum.
We won't talk about that now. But yes, that is true. I'm gonna have to go at 8 o'clock, by the way.
That's actually the gayest thing I've ever heard. Why are you going at 8 o'clock?
To watch football.
Oh my day!
Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, Swinners invalidates at the final corner. Let's see if he had a next lap invalidation. Yes, he does. So that's ruined any chance of him. And Branian Omi's left the session.
Why did he join and leave? He didn't even get in a car.
Oh,
He's just been vibing.
Swinners hasn't had the best of
How's he
starts.
spun there?
Hasn't had the best. I've spun there before.
Well, that's because you're... Well, I mean, I expect it from you.
Whoa! I mean, it was in the wet, so like, cut loose and slap.
He's broken his front wing as well. Oh, Lucas fastest with an 8.6. That's on softs.
What's the...
Yep, softs.
What do you expect? The pole position? The 8.6 a good time?
Meh.
Well, what do you do then?
7s.
Do you actually?
No.
Oh.
I don't actually know what my best time is. I hate this track. I genuinely hate it with a severe passion. And I think someone has just entered Taylor's room, judging by the quick muting of his mic there. So it's just me again now. I would imagine it is his little brother. Future league racer, of course. I'm sure one day Mini Taylor will be running the league as well. Just not at the moment because he's like, I think he's 4. I think. I'm not completely sure. I think he's quite young, so not yet. For now, it's just me and Taylor. One day, there will be a third owner, and it will be Taylor's brother. Not even capping. We're on board with Cristiano at the moment. No longer on board with Cristiano. Thank you, directors. We're now on the broadcast cam. He's locked up into the, whatchamacallit, the hairpin. The hairpin. I don't know why he's, like, at max speed on an outlap, but oh well. He overtakes the Red Bull of Fliniesta there. Now he will be starting his lap. Let's go on board with him. Formerly known as Hardman Ting, of course, Cristiano. One of the 3 drivers not to set a lap time yet. Alright, then on board with him, as you can see, he's in his hot lap mode now. So into turn 1, trying to get the widest entry possible to kiss that apex and getting as close to the curb as you can through turn 1, but not touching it, otherwise you do die. Don't want to spin out of that corner because that won't improve your lap time very much. Through here, don't touch the curb on the entry like he did. And then run nice and close to this wall on the through the middle of the corner there. Into this corner, quite easy to invalidate if you're too committed on the inside, but Cristiano is a little bit too trigger happy with the throttle. Now gets on the power, opens the DRS, now into the next straight. Quite easy to lose your front wing on that outside wall if you're a little bit too committed, but Cristiano makes it look easy. Exits now on towards the hairpin, a prime lock-up zone. Slams onto the brakes now, trying to get nice rotation and the best exit you possibly can onto this back straight because it will affect your speed down the entire straight. Missed the apex ever so slightly, but overall not too bad. Shark retires from the session now under these F1 bridges. DRS wide open into this final chicane, which can really make or break your lap. He was a little bit hesitant there, trying to be as committed as he can. Crosses the line, now goes P2 with a 108.7. To be honest, I didn't think that would be that high up, but Tier 2, you do disappoint me sometimes. But yeah, so that is Cristiano now on the provisional front row. Who else have we got? Lucas, currently on an outlap. He's P1 at the moment with a 108.6. He's got about a 10th advantage over Cristiano behind him. So, yeah, and then you've got Joshua Jack just a 10th behind them. Yellow flags at turn 1. What's that? We've got GXL Hallam and Shiv Sangani going through there, but seem to be okay. And I believe Taylor has just returned.
Hello. How are we doing today?
Did your little brother abduct you? Because it sounded like so. Oh, there he goes again. So yeah, it's just me once. Someone is abducting Taylor. I don't know if it's his little brother or not. Maybe it's not. Maybe someone is actually entering Taylor's house and forcefully taking him off his Xbox.
Please, at the end of qualifying, could you take a picture of the results?
Why would I want to do that?
Because in case of a restart, then
why don't you do it? Why don't you do it, Taylor?
Because I'm probably not going to be here.
You have to go at 8. It's 7:17.
Pardon?
You said you have to go at 8, and that's in like 45 minutes.
But okay, well, I might have to just leave every now and again, so. Yeah, that's why. But for now,
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, you are actually hella gay for putting football over GXL.
oh, I'm not needed for the last 10 minutes.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Oh, Swinners28 goes for a second spin in the same place.
Stop laughing at him. Stop laughing at him, Christian. People complain about this.
What, people spinning?
No, you laughing at people spinning.
No, Swinners28, he won't mind me laughing at him. I laugh at him a lot, but I do hope he gets out of Flynn-Esta's way.
No,
Get out the way, get out the way, get out the fucking way, get out the way!
Yeah, he did, but Flynn's on that lap anyway.
Oh. Okay, it's fine then. Now he
How many
rejoins the
views have
track
we
with
got?
half a front wing. We've got 8.
Ooh! Hello, viewers. How are you doing today?
Hello viewers, F1GXL Racing here.
And Julian leaves the Discord.
Didn't you? I'm pretty sure you were gonna kick him anyway. So.
He was kicked, but I just took his rolls away, let him stay, but he didn't want to stay, clearly.
Oh, okay.
Where's
Gay boy.
Alfa Romeo? This is a surprise.
F1 Union only 13th at the moment with no lap time set, but he is. Look at. Oh! That was close.
What happened?
He nearly went straight into the back of GXL Hallam.
Who?
I'm sure. F1 Union.
How?
GXL Hallam was going extremely slowly. F1 Union was on a lap. Oh, it's raining. And Shiv Sangani's been disqualified. Oh my god. So he'll be starting last. Oh, that is very, very wide there from F1 Union. He's left it too late. So is GXL Dragon. Neither of them has set a time, and now the rain is coming down. So that will be affecting them quite badly. We only have a minute to go, so this order will largely be unchanged. Here's F1 Union into the death chicane. The rain falling. Oh, Kevin Magnussen moments right there. F1 Union crashes out of the final corner, and that is his qualifying session pretty much over. He has no front wing. Oh my god, don't straight line that Alpha Tauri.
That scared me there for a minute.
Vietnam flashbacks from last week.
Oh,
Flynn-Esta fastest. We haven't seen that.
Vietnam
Flynn-Esta goes
flashbacks.
faster than a 108. Look at that. That is how many milliseconds? 3.
He's gone faster
3
to the wet
milliseconds.
as well.
Yeah. So will Lucas have any response for that? The answer to that is very, very much no, by the looks of it. As he chucks his front wing away across the line. I think the rain is getting just a little bit too heavy now. Cristiano is invalidated, so he won't be going faster. We have yellow flags. Not sure. If GXL Dragon's invalid, so he's not going faster. Charlie's binned himself. Said today that if he is binned today by anyone, he will leave. I did say to him, does that include himself? And he said he doesn't know. So, yeah, that would be
I mean, I don't think we can count
interesting.
qualifying.
No, probably not. I don't think anyone's going to set any better laps. Joshua Jack, yeah, invalid. GXL Dragon, yeah, invalid. F1 Union, no front wing. So yeah, that's it. Flynn-Esta pole.
On pole, and I was actually thinking today, I mean, Flynn-Esta's really been putting in some solid performances recently, challenging for podiums, and I'm strongly considering him for a Tier 1 promotion.
No one. Tier 2 driver. Does well. Taylor. Oh, you can get promoted!
Ask HS Redders all about
By
it.
the way, HS Redders is watching.
Yeah, I know. How do you know?
Yes, because he told me.
Oh.
I've been conferring with him recently.
Oh, really? He probably
Doesn't
went.
like you.
He probably went to. Oh. Well. He probably
I
went
told
to.
him to beat you up.
Fair enough. Yeah, he probably went to you because I told him he couldn't get.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. And to be honest, I agree with him.
Yeah, I know, but we need Tier 1 drivers more, so yeah.
So you're only promoting him because we needed Tier 1 drivers. Wow, that's a bit peak. I cannot
No,
lie to you,
he
my
was,
guy.
He was staying in Tier. He was going in Tier 1 anyway.
Right.
It's just another reason. Did you take a picture of the qualifying results?
Yes.
Are you
Yes,
sure?
I did.
Are you sure?
Very sure.
Well,
I'm sure I did. I'm so amazingly sure that I did that.
lucky for you. I did it because I'm very smart.
Psych! I did do it.
No, you didn't.
I did. I can send you it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I
I
wonder
am
if it's going to give
best
Bryony and
of
me
the
a car
best.
here.
It probably will, but it will be a random one.
I know, I can put him in the Red Bull in the post-race results edit thing. Anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Alright, calm G,
But
calm.
he's not got his name loading in.
Didn't he leave? I think he left, didn't he?
But I invited him back. He told me to invite him back.
Oh. Maybe not then. That's not good. But oh well. We move.
Oh well. Has he got a car? He didn't get a car.
No.
Wow. That's unfortunate.
Oh dear. Right, away we go for the formation lap. What is Original Blazers doing? He's overtaken multiple cars and now he's okay, he's at Immortary. Fair enough. Don't rejoin into the path of anyone. Don't rejoin into the path of anyone. Don't rejoin into the path of anyone. Okay, it's fine. So he's now still in the wrong position.
So he overtook everyone and then let them through, and now
He overtook everyone and let too many cars through.
He'll make up those
Oh well.
positions anyway.
We'll go through the grid. Fiesta starts on pole position today after a storming performance in qualifying. He is out qualifying Lucas by 3 milliseconds. Lucas starts on the front row alongside him in the racing point. Cristiano, formerly known as Hardman Singh, starts third today for AlphaTauri. AlphaTauri's best qualifying of this season so far. Of course, last season's Constructors Champions, but not doing so well this week. There are two Renaults. Jack qualifies fourth, did win the opening round, hasn't won a race since, hasn't been too happy, is the roadman. He starts fourth today, ahead of his teammate GXL Hallam. After leaving the league, but has returned and has had a good qualifying performance today. He starts fifth, ahead of the former championship leader. Original Blazers starts sixth today after his extravagant formation lap. He starts ahead of XFL, possibly his last race in Tier 2 if he gets binned. He starts ahead of debut driver Sync King 9346 in the other AlphaTauri. AlphaTauri's best qualifying result in what feels like years.
Well,
Sharky starts ninth today for Williams ahead of Swinners 28, who spun twice in the same place in qualifying. He starts ahead of GXL Dragon in the McLaren. F1 Union starts 12th today. Not the best qualifying for him. He did bottle it very, very hard indeed. Kian Reynolds starts 13th today. Trash driver. He starts ahead of Shiv Sangani, who got disqualified from the formation lap. He will be starting last. Here come the lights then for GXL Tier 2. It's lights out and away we go. It's a brilliant start from Fiesta and Lucas on the front row. Look at them go. And what a start from... Who is that? Has someone just... F1 Union's got a drive through.
I don't think he has, because it hasn't said drive
what?
through.
Oh, what a start for Lucas. He's into the lead. Fiesta down to P2 as we all go into turn one. Cristiano runs slightly wide there. Going up the inside is Original Blazers. We have yellow flags at the back. What's happened to F1U? That might be just because... Oh, Swinners 28 is off the road as well. But Lucas is now up into the lead of the race then. Fiesta P2, Cristiano P3, Joshua Jack P4. Original Blazers has gained one place. He's up to P5. XFL Charlie, what a start he's had. And GXL Dragon there now 6th and 7th. He's losing the car there. Cristiano's in the wall.
Oh, he's lost the car on exit and he's put himself on the wall. What a shame.
Oh dear.
And it's his return race. He hasn't raced in ages and he's come back and he had a good qualifying session. Unfortunate for him there.
Why did he stop driving?
Has he still stopped driving?
No, I mean, why did he stop driving in the league?
Oh, he just couldn't make it in time.
Oh! What's happened there? That's a McLaren off the road. Is that GXL Drag? Thank God it wasn't Charlie, otherwise he would have left the league in an instant. The GXL Dragon going off the road there. I don't know what happened. But yeah, they're all dicing for position into turn 1. GXL Hallam looking for the move on Original Blazers, locks up, but does get it done. So GXL Hallam up into P4. Now XFL Charlie is trying to have a go at Original Blazers as well. Can't quite do it. So Original Blazers stays in P5. I'm not sure what happened to GXL Dragon there.
What happened to F1 Union?
F1 Union, I don't know. He was like, at the start, he pulled away and then stopped.
And he didn't get a drive-through for it.
Yeah, I don't understand that whatsoever. But he's definitely not in the place he would have liked to have been, as there goes Original Blazers around the outside of GXL Hallam. What a move that was. And he's now
GXL Dragons closing up to XFL Charlie. You know these two McLarens.
McLaren moments. Down the inside goes GXL Dragon into the side of GXL Hallam. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. GXL Hallam for the second time in 2 laps off the road. Now XFL Charlie is having to defend from Sharky right behind him, but I don't think Shark has quite got the legs on him to get him done into the death chicane. As actually up the front, position change once again. These guys swapping positions every single lap. GXL Hallam back ahead of Original Blazers. And up into P4. Now XFL Charlie will be trying to get involved in this, as we got Swinners 28 now retiring from the session. He did tell me actually that he was going to have to go for his dinner midway through.
That's fair enough.
So
fair enough.
Yeah.
GXL Dragons very lucky he didn't spin GXL Hallam there.
Yeah, that was a heart-stopping moment, wasn't it? I mean, thank God it wasn't the other McLaren. Like, every time I see a McLaren off now, I'm looking which one it is.
XFL Charlie's had a decent start though, so is Original Blazers gaining a place, and he's on the back of GXL Hallam. They might have a little battle here.
We just talk about 4 people have time penalties, and it's only lap 3.
Oh, yeah. It is Canada though, and it is tier 2.
Yeah, it is difficult to keep the penalties down here.
Flinius is catching up to Luck.
You are absolutely correct, my high-voiced friend. He has the DRS on Lucas ahead of him, so we could have a very lovely battle for the lead on our hands very, very soon. Oh, my Alexa's announcing someone. Oh, it stopped. Okay. My Alexa went kind of mad there.
XFL Charlie's going to make a move on Original Blazers. Round the outside he goes, and he makes the move pretty nicely.
That was a sexy move from XFL Charlie. Seems like the pressure of it being his last race in this league has actually got to him, and he's now doing well. And he's up to P5 ahead of Original Blazers. Original Blazers not having great pace at the moment because he's on 0% ERS and he's slipping down the order. So
this has been quite a clean start.
Let me invite Sync Kim
I'll
back.
do it.
Oh dear. No, I'm already on it. I've been actually no. Oh, okay. Both AlphaTauris are just disconnected in 1 lap.
Oh, it gets worse for AlphaTauri.
Oh dear. Okay, you get them back, Taylor. I'll focus on this battle for the lead. The gap is currently 9/10 of a second. DRS enabled for Fliniesta, but he has pretty much no ERS, whereas Lucas has got 55% last time I checked. He's now got 46. So yeah, Lucas is saving his ERS here, whereas Fliniesta is burning it all down the straights to try and get as close as he possibly can to Lucas to try and get a move. As GXL Hallam runs very, very close to the wall there. Luckily keeps it out of the wall and keeps his front wing on. He does have to think about XFL Charlie right behind him though, as he locks up into turn 1, but does stay ahead by quite some margin. What else is going on up and down the field? Original Blazers still a lot of pressure here from Sharky at the moment. The Williams driver, of course, hasn't had brilliant results so far this season. We could see him running in the top 7 so far, and at the moment he's got Kieran Reynolds right behind him for company, so he can't get too comfortable at the moment. We are on lap 5 of 35, 30 to go. It's kind of like NASCAR, so many laps. I mean, it's a little bit less than NASCAR, because NASCAR have about 500. We only have 35. But it's fairly similar, The grid is still pretty close together. Surprisingly, the only one that's not with the grid, surprisingly, is F1 Union. And, well,
yeah, say
Cristiano, he's not really counting.
I mean, I don't know what's happened to Cristiano there.
Yes, AlphaTauri are back to their old ways. P11 and P13 at the moment, both outside the points. The battle for the lead is now 0.4 of a second. Iniesta is giving it everything in these opening stages of this race to try and get onto the back of Lucas, and it looks like it's working at the moment because he is very, very close indeed. My arm hurts.
Did I ask? I'm joking. Oh, he's gone silent. F1 Union passes Sync King, who has disconnected. AlphaTauri, when it rains, it pours. Hello. CB8 plays. CB8 plays.
Shut up, Taylor.
Oh.
The battle for the lead is still very, very close indeed. Look at how close they are into the death chicane. This is so close. This could be a change of leadership. Iniesta is trying it. He's looking for it, trying to go down the inside into turn one. He's now going to the outside. Touches the grass ever so slightly there. A little bit of a heart-stopping moment, but he is okay, and they're still going. But Iniesta isn't able to get the move done, as in the background, Cian Reynolds has actually just made a move on Sharky. He's now up into 7th place, so nice move there from the Alfa Romeo driver, but Sharky is coming back for more. He looked for it down the inside, not quite able to get it done for the time being. He's using his overtake, though. He's trying to get this move done, trying to get back past the Alfa Romeo. Can't quite do it at this point in time, but he will have DRS down this next straight. Let's see. But I believe Cian Reynolds will have it as well, as yes, they cross over the
Sync King is
detection point. And yeah, Sync King is back. Nice there. Sync is actually quite a well-known esports team, so thought he would be getting mad dubs at the moment, but not quite. Back to the battle for the lead. 0.4 of a second. Iniesta not going to get him, so let's go back to this three-way battle for P7. DRS enabled for Sharky and Shiv Sangani, but I believe Cian Reynolds might just be a little bit too far out of reach. Red light is flashing, as actually there is a change of leadership. Oh, Lucas is in the pits, that's why. Okay, so Iniesta now into the lead of the race. Who else is in? GXL Hallam also into the pit lane. Look at these two going side by side down the main straight. Cian Reynolds and Sharky inside line for Sharky. He's trying to get it done. Cian Reynolds leaves him a nice amount of space. That is insanely clean for tier 2. Now Shiv Sangani's getting in on the action, trying to go down the inside of Sharky. He's trying to go down the inside. Yep, that is a tier 2 moment.
Did Shiv Sangani try and do a dive bomb at that right left-hander?
It was too good to be true, wasn't it?
What did he
try and do? For a moment,
I
thought we were getting clean racing. I think Shiv Sangani well, basically what happened was
because you can't dive bomb in that corner.
He braked too late. Cian Reynolds turned in, spun him round, and then Sharky collected him.
Yeah, I don't think that's really Cian Reynolds' fault though.
No, that was entirely Shiv Sangani's fault there.
Yeah.
I do feel sorry for Sharky though, because he was an innocent bystander in that, and unfortunately he has lost his front wing and positions as a result of it. So yeah, he will be pitting this lap, but I would imagine he would have been pitting anyway.
Coming into the pits, before Charlie gets 5 second time penalty for speeding.
I hope he doesn't leave the league for that.
I don't think he'll leave the league for a 5 second time penalty.
Well, that was his own mistake. So.
Well, we're gonna see if Iniesta is gonna come out ahead of Lucas.
Let's see. No, is the answer.
Oh, it's gonna be
very much a no. It's not going to be close.
It's not close at all.
Yeah, it wasn't close at all. Lucas has gained time out of it, so undercut. Superior to overcuts.
How many stops will they be making? 2 stops?
Probably 1 stop for the medium runners, 2 stops for the soft runners.
So
yeah.
I think we could see Iniesta then maybe go for the undercut on the next stop.
Maybe. Well, majority of the grid did actually start on the mediums. So, I'm not sure, actually, I don't even know. Oh, Lucas, very aggressive move there on GXL, dragging into the hairpin. Not quite sure why he did that, because he had a DRS zone coming up anyway, but oh well. He is now up ahead of the Welshman and up into P2. I don't think GXL Dragon will fight him. And I am correct, he doesn't. I am literally psychic, and into the pits comes GXL Dragon on this lap. I was imagining he would have come in anyway. Kian Reynolds into the lead of the race then. We're used to one Alfa Romeo being in the oh god, I cannot speak.
Fighting for the
used
lead.
to, yes, it's usually F1 Union, but today it's Kian Reynolds on 9-lap-old softs. Ooh, spicy action here. GXL Dragon F1 Union. The other Alfa Romeo going at it with GXL Hallam. GXL Hallam trying to get ahead of him and up into P4.
Yeah,
F1 Union yet to make a pit stop. So
Luck is really catching up to the back of Kian Reynolds. Don't go for the dive
well,
here.
he would be.
I don't think that's really... Oh, Kian Reynolds practically moves out his way.
Yeah,
Very
I
nice.
think he would have got a warning for that, to be honest. He went 4 wheels off the track. So, yeah,
but
if I
they
was
didn't
Cameron, I probably
collide.
would
They
have
didn't
just...
collide, so that's positive.
Yeah, exactly. So it's bare calm in it.
We've only
As long
seen
as
one
they're not
collision
crashing
today.
into each other. Pardon?
We've only seen one collision today.
Yeah,
Oh.
but I mean, we are in the 10 laps into
GXL
the 5-lap
Hallam
race.
really gaining F1 Union. GXL Hallam storms past on the straight F1 Union. Those old medium tyres are probably starting to wear out now. A really poor start. I don't actually know what happened. Maybe a bit of lag. Because he didn't get a drive-through for it, but he's on a one-stop, so I think he could still get some decent points out of today's Grand Prix.
Maybe. Front wing change for Kian Reynolds, by the way. I didn't realise that. I don't know where he lost the front wing that he needed to change, but oh well.
Yeah.
So yeah, he rejoins in P9.
Oh, XFL Charlie going for a really audacious dive bomb on F1 Union. He makes it work. A yellow
Yeah, I
flag.
think he's got quite a poor exit out of there, though. Here comes F1 Union back for round 2 into the next corner. Charlie lets him through. I wonder if he got an illegal overtake for that, because he looked very slow off the exit.
Maybe Charlie
But
just wants the slipstream.
Maybe. I would imagine he's losing time from being behind the Alfa Romeo, so I don't think that's the case, but we'll see. DRS enabled down this next straight for Charlie. He might be a little bit too far back, though, I think. He's got virtually no ERS to play with as we come into the death chicane, so maybe he'll try and blast past down the main straight. F1 Union got a very poor run through there, and Charlie gets it done before the DRS zone even arrives, and so he is now up into P4. Charlie's doing well at the moment. I'm sure he'll be very happy with this. He's
Charlie's
had a horrible couple of weeks.
A very strong race today.
Yeah, promote him to tier 1 perhaps, Taylor?
No. Maybe. We'll
Maybe
see.
promote him to tier 0?
Tier 0.
Because he's just too good for either tier?
Or tier 3.
Is that what you're going to do? Is that a good idea?
Or tier 3. Hinting at a tier 3 maybe.
Hint. Hinting. Still hinting.
Did I send you the graphics?
A little bit more.
Did I send you the graphics for the Twitch?
You did.
For the,
Wait, no,
for
not
Canada.
on Twitch, no.
No,
No,
them.
you didn't.
I'll do
no.
them while I'm watching football.
Okay, Pogger's moment. Do you actually go in time trial and take pictures every week for that?
No, I just look on the internet for pictures.
Oh.
No.
How? Because what do you search up?
F1 2020 Canada GP game pictures, something like that.
Oh, I need to do that. I've searched before and I haven't been able to find anything like good. So.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I mean, the ones that I used for that for the thumbnail on the Instagram, I took them myself.
Oh.
Yeah.
We've only
Very
had
amazing, aren't they?
we only had one DNF so far, so that's quite impressive actually.
Yeah, and that was because he had to go for his dinner.
And yeah, I guess.
Yellows.
Oh,
Sharky retires.
in the pit lanes just as we
You
talked
jinxed
about.
it. You jinxed it,
And then-
Taylor.
Yeah. I do feel bad for Sharky though. He was, as you said, an innocent bystander in the situation, and it's just, yeah, he's just been collected.
We have more runners than I was expecting at this point. I was expecting about 8 by now, but we have 13 still.
Yeah, you said Canada GP was going to be, everyone was going to crash. Not many people.
As far as I know, no one's lost their front wing in the final chicane yet, so
I'm
well,
sure
I am
someone. I'm
impressed with
sure
that.
someone has. I'm sure someone has.
Maybe. We just haven't caught it yet.
Yeah. Sink King is actually catching up to Kim Reynolds, so although the disconnect, he's actually showing some decent pace on his debut today.
I mean, anyone in sync is pretty good. Like, you know, Sam Cole, he's in sync, so...
Oh, he's very fast, but he hasn't raced yet, so...
No, he's been a reserve for ages.
Yeah.
I need to get on to him. I'll tell him to race. Next time I see him in real life, I will tell him to race or get beaten up, so...
Ooh.
It's his choice.
Ooh,
I mean, it would be good, actually, if I did that, because he is, like, 12.
Has gave us, some info!
Oh! Fled into the back of Lucas!
As I said that, Lucas doesn't have an end plate. He's got an end plate missing.
I noticed that as well.
Flinny
I
S is
literally noticed
really
that as
gaming
Flynn
them.
ran into the back of him.
Yeah.
I had the perfect angle on that as well. I had the nose cam. So he went straight into the back of Lucas. But yeah, Lucas his pace has dropped off now.
Yeah, I think Flynn needs to bide his time though. Lucas is going to be the slower car, so he just needs to gradually pedal the throttle.
I don't think he's taking a advice here. He's not waiting around whatsoever. He's going down the inside of Lucas, and he takes the lead of the race. So that is Iniesta, the man who started on pole, up into the lead. This is what we needed, because like two drivers, Flynn and XFL Charlie, they were really in need of a confidence booster, and at the moment they've both got it.
So we're getting some battles on track now. We've got Sink King and Kian Reynolds, and XFL Charlie, and GXL Hallam.
Here comes Sink Sim with the DRS enabled. He's looking for it down the inside. A little bit of contact between them, but they're still both facing in the right direction, thank God. Sink King, I nearly said Sink Sam there. I'm used to saying that. But yeah, Sink King not quite able to get the move done. What were you saying about DRS Leclerc, by the way, before Flynn rear-ended Lucas?
Leclerc said he notified me that Lucas doesn't have an end plate, so he's watching the stream. How many views have we got?
7.
Oh, so someone's left us. That might be Swinners or Sharko,
we did have 5 at one point, so we have gained some back.
Just gonna look at how our Twitch followers, because we are getting close. Sink King goes for the dive.
Kian Reynolds left him room. He's forced his rival to go slightly wider there, as Lucas is pitted now.
I don't like this battle. We have 99 followers, so if you're watching us and you don't follow, and you don't follow our Twitch channel, it would be much appreciated if you could follow us.
Why is Kian Reynolds in AI? Why is Kian Reynolds in AI? Why is Kian Reynolds in AI? Why is he in AI?
I think he needs to go for dinner or something.
Sink King down the inside, easy move there now.
Okay, right, these two in the battle can go now. Because that battle scared me.
Yeah, F1 Union. I hope he doesn't get held up by his teammate here.
Oh no, there's yellow
down
flag.
The inside he goes.
There's a Haas who's spun.
I think he might have done that on his own, because I don't think he was near anyone.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a bit of an unfortunate race for Shiv Sangani today. But it's been a very, very interesting race. Where's Lucas? Is he actually pitted? Yeah, he's pitted for hards.
He pitted, yeah, he went for hards. So
he's going for a
in a bit of clean air now.
He's going for a massive undercut, and I do want to stay and watch the end of this race, but unfortunately I can't.
Go away, Taylor. You have 15 minutes still.
Yeah, I know.
Lucas has gone for the wrong strategy, because if you're doing a 2-stop, then you go soft, medium, medium. You don't go soft, medium, hard.
Yeah,
that's not it. That's not the way.
Do you have to remember
he's pitted early.
He had end plates missing, and he did pit early.
That's what he's done. He's pitted to get rid of that front wing damage. He thinks that's the better option than staying out there. So
probably is. And XFL Charlie could be on for a podium, depending on how Lucas's strategy works. Oh, no.
You nearly jinxed it there.
Skating on ice there, XFL Charlie. He's nearly spun.
I saw that from an interesting camera angle. He just like slid out of picture.
Thankfully he saved it. Josh Jack is slowly but surely. Josh Jack hasn't crashed out yet, so that's good consistency for him.
You say that like that's a surprise.
Well, he hasn't had the best of luck recently. He had a very good
That was
race.
extremely deep for Original Blazers.
Yeah.
That's put Joshua Jack right on the back of him. 55% of ERS versus 1% of ERS. I would imagine that will be a fairly easy battle. And yes, it is. Joshua Jack flies past Original Blazers and up into P4 before the chicane even arrives. Let's see. Does Kieran have a go to get him back? He's got the DRS, and actually, no, he doesn't. Joshua Jack has got the DRS, so he stays ahead quite comfortably of his pink rival. So Joshua Jack up into P4. Renault having a good race at the moment, P2 and P4.
We're about halfway through the race. Give me your top 3 podium prediction.
So it's 28, F1 Union, and Shiv Sangani. I think that's a good target. It's a good podium. You think? I think so.
I think F1GXL, GXL Hallam, and EXL Charlie. I think Lucas is just going to get pipped to 3rd place by Charlie.
Okay, well, we'll have to see how this all pans out as Sink King has disconnected again. Get him back, Taylor! Get him back!
I'm on it.
Get on it quicker.
I'm on
Could
it.
say a change of position here between Charlie and GXL Hallam. DRS enabled for XFL. Charlie actually is a little bit too far back on
Charlie's
this occasion.
already. Oh, sorry, he has gained up. Yeah. Joshua Jack though, he's gone a bit unnoticed. He's slowly catching up to the front 3.
Yeah, he's just vibing there in P4 in his collected roadman state. As he would put it, he is bare calm at the moment. So, yeah, as F1 Union gets ahead of Sink King's AI and up into P8. I'm sure he would have liked to have been running quite a bit higher than this. But still, not too bad, I suppose.
But F1 Union, he's running the 1-stop. He's running the 1-stop. Yep, he is. Yellow flags in
Yellows.
set 2.
That's Shiv Sangani.
Shiv Sangani. F1 Union is running 1-stop.
He's nearly a lap down.
And
He is a lap down.
The drivers in front. The drivers in front are all on 2 stops pretty much. So he could gain a few positions out of this. Talking of gaining positions, Eastwood Charlie is closing up ever so slightly to the back. Shiv Sangani retires in the pit lane. I hope. Yes.
Yeah.
Have all.
Had no on-track retirements.
That's
A thank you paragraph is in order for Tier 2 this week.
Yeah.
I mean, this is good. Tell half of the grid to not turn up. Because when we have 14 drivers, we have cleaner races. So just, yeah, tell them to not check in.
Okay, Sink
Tell them the
King.
wrong time. Tell them in your messages. Please check in for GXL Tier 2. It is on Wednesdays at 9 PM.
Just to select few.
It's getting cloudy, by the way.
Adam?
Could rain.
Yeah,
It could rain. It's looking cloudier.
Yeah, no one said if there was rain or not, so I'm not too sure if there is.
I wish we had some information.
Yeah,
on
that would be
so we'd be able
nice.
to tell.
We should get information on that, to be honest.
Maybe in the next game.
I mean, the
If I'm honest, I don't know why they don't just put real life F1 graphics for spectators.
Oh, Lucas! He goes straight into the back of GXL Dragon there. Breaks
Has he lost
very
his front
late.
wing?
No, he hasn't, luckily. Why don't they put real life graphics?
That would be nice. I don't understand why we get these trash ones as Joshua Jack is in.
I mean, I don't
On
hate
lap
them,
21.
but they're not F1 graphics.
Nah,
I've
they're okay.
I've seen
but they're
PC
not
leagues
great.
with F1 graphics. They look quite cool.
FRS,
Okay,
one of the leagues I'm in, has got graphics like
Joshua
F1,
Jack
but you have
in
to
the
pay
pit
for
lane.
them.
Oh, really?
Yes, I said that.
Oh, did you? Okay. Yeah, the
Yeah.
FRS seems pretty big. Haven't they got a karting team?
Yep.
Yeah, I thought so.
How do you know about FRS? I didn't know you knew about them. I thought you lived under a league racing rock.
No, I've seen. I'm learning more about league racing since you've become an owner.
Mainly thanks to me, because
Yeah.
I know everyone.
I'm trying to learn more about more leagues.
Yeah, I mean, FRS They do have a karting team. I think they're actually making a karting series now. So
Oh.
you should pull up to that, Taylor, because I think one of the rounds are going to be at Brentwood,
Oh, I
which
can.
you're quite
Oh,
local
Jake's
to.
Dragon nearly
Ooh.
spins. Yeah, I could go and ask if they want to join GXL Tier 1. I'll make some I'll make some flyers.
We need a GXL karting team.
That sounds quite expensive.
It does, doesn't it? I mean, that's why FRS is good, because they have a lot of money.
Who's Checo?
Shouldn't say too much, otherwise league owner will chef me up. He's a bit of a Joshua Jack, if I'm honest. He might actually stab me. So yeah, I don't really want to be stabbed. It's never ideal. Yeah. Let us know in the comments if you've ever been stabbed. Hopefully you haven't.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. Let us know in the comments if you've ever been stabbed. Like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.
You know, I can see who recently followed us.
Who recently followed us?
A guy called QUPEUW. He's the guy who followed us today. He got us to 99 followers.
We need one more. Hold on. I wonder if I have any other accounts. XFL Charlie's in. Twitch. I have quite a few accounts. Let me find one. Let me see. How do I even log out? Oh yeah, account settings. Right, there we go. Log out. Log in. Let's see. Am I subbed on this account? Let me see. F1. What is it? F1_GXL Racing. Oh no, it's F1GXL_ Racing. Am I following on this account? I'm not! 100 followers!
GXL Dragon has just let through Joshua Jack, and now he's letting through XL Charlie.
Yes, I noticed that. So yeah, nice sportsmanship from the Welshman.
Yeah, I mean,
his team out. I'm not sure why he let through Joshua Jack.
His teammates probably shouting at him, "Let me pass." So.
Are they at a party together?
Yeah, they are. Do you remember when they crashed at Bahrain?
I can only imagine the team radio when they crashed at Bahrain.
Yeah. Oh, I would love to hear that.
I would have loved to as well. I can only imagine. Point of view from Charlie, just all of a sudden your teammates spearing across your screen. That was one of the funniest crashes I've ever seen.
Original Blazers leads this race, but does he lead? Actually lead?
Because he's on 15 lap old mediums, so that's why he's in the lead. He's got Finiesta pushing behind him.
And we're getting to that time of the day where I have to leave.
Go away.
Wait a minute, we can see if the game's on BT Sport. No, it's on Sky Sports, so I'm leaving.
Just record it.
Can't record football.
Yes, you can.
You
literally press the record button. It's a big red button with an R on it.
I'm watching on Sky Go, so actually I have Sky Go on my phone.
Iniesta retakes the lead of the race.
I have
Sky Go. Are you poor or something?
Well, no, my parents have Sky, and just steal it off them.
If you're watching on Sky Go, you can just watch it next to the stream.
Yeah, and I'm watching it on my phone.
Oh, who's winning?
It hasn't started yet.
Oh, who is it again? Who are the geezers playing?
Arsenal versus Liverpool.
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 Oh, Liverpool.
Liverpool.
I know someone that's a Liverpool fan. They have a bunch of shirts and stuff.
That's usually what football fans have.
Yeah, but they have like pictures as well, like loads of
okay.
like
Let's
stuff.
talk about the race.
So
let's talk about the race.
They do league racing as well. Well, they did.
They did.
No, not anymore. They own a league, so
what league is that?
I have to get in touch. Tell them to partner with GXL.
What league is that?
2 tiers.
It's called 2 tiers.
No, it has 2 tiers. I thought you said how big is that?
No, but what's it called?
BRL.
Oh,
Do you want the actual name?
Beans Racing League.
Yes!
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Yeah, yeah, they have 2 owners. One of them's a Liverpool fan, but she doesn't race.
Fair enough.
And then the other owner is actually Beans.
Fair enough.
So yeah.
I mean,
Beans F1, one of the legends.
I mean, it's
of-
very humble.
of league
It's
racing.
very humble naming your league after yourself, isn't it?
Yeah. It's because Beans is iconic. He is an iconic figure
Fair enough.
in the league racing community.
I mean,
so
I don't know him. I think I've had
Yeah,
one
you don't
encounter
know
with
him.
him actually.
what is the one encounter you had with him?
Do you remember when I asked you to join GXL?
A
Age.
long time ago, but
Yeah,
yes.
I'd asked loads of drivers, and I asked him, and he said no. So,
Well, he just said no,
he
or,
just said
or
no.
did he?
Just said no.
Oh, that is an L.
Yeah. But we move. I mean, nothing's really going on, so we're kind of resorting to conversations like this.
Hopefully, we're entertaining to the 6 viewers.
I'm sure we are. When are we not entertaining?
Never. Only 9 laps to go. Not that long. Most of this race has flown by, to be fair. So, I mean, look how much time Lucas lost to Fliniesta on the hards. He's now 7 seconds off. Make that more. That's 10 seconds. Oh, side by side. Hallam and Lucas. He's now even more seconds off because he's behind
There's been an overtake.
GXL Hallam. I was not even looking. I was looking at the timings and didn't see Hallam trying to overtake Lucas. So that is GXL Hallam up onto the podium.
A very solid
Why
race.
is Charlie so far back? I just realised.
Maybe he had an issue.
Because he was with Hallam before.
Maybe he had an issue in the pits.
Or maybe he's leaving the league.
I doubt it.
I think, oh, he had us 5 seconds to serve, didn't he? Because
Oh yeah, probably.
he sped into the pit lane, so that might be it.
Yeah.
So that is a bit of a massive L for EXFL Charlie, but I'm sure P6, he can't be too upset with that. So
We've got 8 laps to go, and there hasn't been a safety car so far.
that's true, actually.
Thoroughly
I didn't
impressed.
realise that.
Every
There is
driver on the grid.
Actually, a thank you paragraph
Every driver on the
incoming
grid
for Tier 2.
has time penalties.
Apart from Cristiano. But he's an AI, so
Yeah.
yeah, he's kind of goated. Oh, side by side between someone and some. Oh, it's just Cristiano being lapped. Is he driving? Oh, wait, no, it's not. That's St. King. Did he join back? He's ghosted. No, I think he is driving, but he's ghosted. Well, let's see, actually, into turn 1. How does he drive?
No, he
Oh,
can't.
no, that was very, very early.
He told me his internet's like being buggy.
Oh, that is not nice. AlphaTauri. Dear, oh dear. Since Swanee left, it's just not been the same.
Yeah.
For the Italian outfit, has it?
Um,
I mean, Swanee betrayed them as well. He's now in McLaren. So, what was he originally in Tier 1? Was he AlphaTauri?
who?
Or did he... Swanee?
He was tier 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What team was it?
I don't remember. He was a reserve, and then it was tier 2 happened,
Oh.
and he got put in tier 2.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Nothing's happening at all on Fliniet. Original Blazes is going to take his tyres to the end.
Well, they're going to blow up.
He did it before.
What tyres did he start on? Let me check. Original Blazers. Starts on a soft meat? Nah, they're blowing up. They're blowing up. 100% they're blowing up.
You never know.
I'm calling it now. They're blowing up. I'm sure of it. I mean, we have a 4-car scrap for P...
We have a scrap.
Yeah, about... Yeah, P4?
You sure we have a
kind of?
scrap? X4 Charlie's catching
Well,
up to
kind
Joshua
of.
Jack, actually. Let's hope.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Let's hope X4 Charlie doesn't crash.
Otherwise, that will be a swift exit from the league.
We can hope.
So,
We can hope he stays.
we can hope. We can hope. He said to me today he's rubbish at Canada, and he's about to take one of his best results of the season.
He's done quite
So-
well today, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose that just proves what happens when he's not killed, I
If
suppose.
Original Blazers gets a podium and retakes his championship lead, I am going to be incredibly
Do a shoey.
surprised. I'm
Do
not.
a shoey.
I will never do a shoey.
Why not?
Never ever do a shoey.
Why not?
Because that would involve me drinking out of a shoe.
So,
I don't like drinking out of shoes.
why not?
I like to drink out of cups.
Oh, someone's just lost a front wing. I could see the end plate lying on the ground. Who was that? Was that Lucas, I wonder? That was Lucas. Yeah, he's lost his end plate once again.
Yeah, Lucas hasn't had... He had a very good qualifying, but he hasn't had, well, he's had a decent Grand Prix, but he hasn't, he's very much struggled. He's very much struggled to keep his front wing on. And this is now going to...
So now Joshua Jack and Charlie are going to close onto him like sharks smelling blood in the water.
Yep.
And why won't you have a shoey?
Football, because I don't want to drink out of a shoe.
Oh, Joshua Jack went wide there, off of the road. So that's lost him a little bit of time. And why won't you drink out of a shoe?
Because it's disgusting.
If you win the Formula 1 World Championship, will you do a shoey?
No.
You're a weirdo.
That's Daniel Ricciardo's thing. If I won,
Yeah, but I mean,
if I won a GXL
did it, so.
Tier 1 race, I wouldn't even do a shoey then.
But Kieran did it.
That's Kieran.
So why can't you?
If he likes doing shoeys, then that's his thing.
Hallam is ahead of Original Blazers. P2 for GXL Hallam. I'm sure we'll get a nice happy Instagram post from him.
Wait, is Original
after
Blazers
this race is
puncture?
done. No.
He's actually going to take these to the end, you know. If he takes these to the end, he's actually a god at managing tyres. Yellow flags! I'm not sure what that was.
They get cleared immediately.
Yeah, I think that was random yellow flags.
Yeah.
But
3-car battle for P4.
It looks like it's going to be a pretty interesting end to the Grand Prix, I think. I think Joshua Jack and for Charlie are going to usurp Lucas.
Well, they're going to have DRS down this next straight, so this will be a prime opportunity as into the hairpin they go. As you can see, the front wing damage on Lucas's Racing Point. That is going to give all the impetus Joshua Jack needs as he opens the DRS now. He's got his overtake enabled, so here he comes. He's flying towards that Racing Point with the speed of a cheetah. As into the death chicane they go. He goes to the outside. Lucas defends it. Not in any mood whatsoever to let this Renault through. If he can try, but he's going to have another opportunity now. Lucas goes defensive once again. As into turn one they go. They get very, very close. Joshua Jack tries to go around the outside. Nearly goes straight off the road and does get ahead. Now Charlie's having a go at Lucas as well. He's now got the jump on him as well. Oh, don't get that outside into there. And they don't, thankfully. XFL Charlie just about backs out of that one. And Lucas stays ahead for the time being. But for how much longer? Here comes Charlie down the inside. What a move. Last of the late breakers, EXFL Charlie. Take a bow, my small. He sounds short. I'm gonna take a educated guess that he is short. Well done to you, my short friend. Up P5.
Charlie's been very, very careful today. I think that's something he needs to take into the rest of the season with him. Obviously, he knows what's on the line. He said he would leave if he has a bad race again. But he's been very, very careful.
He doesn't want to leave. That's what it is. He doesn't want to leave.
Original Blazers is losing a lot of time. He has a puncture.
I told you. No, he hasn't. He hasn't got a puncture. Are you done?
It looks like he's got a puncture on the AI thing.
Oh, Joshua Jack into the wall. That is an end plate gone.
That's the first end plate we've seen being lost.
We've seen Lucas's twice.
Oh yeah, but you said at the Wall of Champions.
No, I call it the death chicane because everyone just dies of death there.
No, the Australian one is the death chicane.
Only if you run wide. Only if you touch the grass, and then you will die of death. But I think it's easier to die of death here than Australia. But Original Blazers, look how much time he's losing. 24 lap old medium.
Yeah,
I'm surprised they haven't blown up yet.
Original Blazers also been very careful. He looked past Joshua Jack there. I think he's probably going to make an easy move. Original Blazers moves to the outside. He lets him past. And I expect all his teammates closing up. I expect he's going to let past his teammate as well. And he's going to drop to 6th.
2-stop is the way to go. Not one stop. Especially
Yeah.
soft to medium.
I mean, I thought it was going to work out, but he has lost copious amounts of time.
We're on the penultimate lap now, so he's only got a couple more laps to go to keep his tyres from blowing up. Lucas is going to get a podium. He's only got 3 seconds, whereas the two ahead of him have got 9 and 12.
What about GXL Halleman? Fliniesta.
3 and 12.
Wait,
3
he
for
has 12.
Fliniesta and 12 for Hallam.
So Charlie could get a podium?
No, Charlie's got 12. Lucas could get a podium. He's got 3.
Okay, fair enough.
Charlie could get this podium on track, though. He's looking for the move on his French racing competitor. He's got the DRS down this straight. He's looking for it, trying to go down the inside. Can't quite get it done.
He's being very, very careful, and it's what I like to see.
Cautious.
It's what I often see from Original Blazers as well. He's often very cautious, and it works out in his favour most of the time.
Didn't work out last week, did it?
What happened last week?
Lucas rear-ended him.
Oh yeah! Yeah, that was it.
And then they tried to claim that they didn't touch each other.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Speaking of Lucas, here he is trying to go for a move on Charlie into the Jessica. Don't spin now, don't spin now, don't spin now. That was close, that was close. Charlie is now in 5th as Joshua Jack gets 12 seconds now. Here comes Charlie back for more on Lucas into turn 1.
Oh god, I said be careful. And that's
what are you saying about Charlie being really careful?
Result. Oh, it's probably going to result in a time penalty for Charlie.
I think Charlie can hold his hands up there and say that it was his fault.
I mean, yeah, I hope that he would. I mean, he slowed down. I think he was trying to let Lucas come back in and take the position. I think if Lucas gets the position anyway, then there won't be a time penalty.
Yeah, I think he will. 12 seconds for Charlie.
But let's go on board with Fliniesta. He's about to cross the line.
Actually, no, it's going to be Kian Reynolds for the win. Is that Kian Reynolds or is it F1 Union?
F1 Union.
Who knows? Might be Kian Reynolds right in front of him. But out of the final corner, gets a 3 second at the last opportunity. Fliniesta wins for the first time in GXL Tier 2. Take a bow for Fliniesta, and unfortunately for Kian Reynolds, he has to do another lap because he crossed the line before Fliniesta, I think. Yeah, GXL Hallam takes P2.
Yeah.
Joshua Jack right behind him, double Renault podium.
P3.
But now,
until Charlie crosses the line, P4.
P4, not too bad. Original Blazers gets a podium. Lucas gets P4.
Lucas into P4. So Racing Point have been doing wonders in the Constructors' Championship, and it comes back for them again.
Racing Point, they just keep out trouble. They don't
very
get time
consistent,
penalties.
very consistent.
Cough, cough. Last week.
Except
good result from McLaren, 6th and 7th. F1 Union gets 8th. Probably quite disappointed with that. He was pretty lonely the entire race. Kian Reynolds, without a front wing, is 9th. And then the two AlphaTauris, 10th and 11th. That's 1 point for AlphaTauri. Is that their first of the season? Don't know. And that is it then. F1 Union across the line. That was alright.
That was a pretty decent race if I've ever seen one.
Which you haven't, because you commentate over GXL Tier 2. So.
Wow! Well, I've also commentated over GXL Tier 1, and I commentated over when you won in Spain, so you're trying to say that wasn't a decent race?
That's true, that's true. And CB8 plays!
CB8 plays!
Oh, Charlie's holding his hands up, so that's good.
Yeah, he might get... Oh, Lucas isn't very happy.
Lucas said, fuck you. Oh no. Don't beef, please. I beg you. I beg they don't beef. Please.
Yeah.
Keep it... I'll delete his message before... Oh, Charlie's already typing. Fuck's sake. I was going to delete it maybe before Charlie saw it. Oh well. Well then.
I mean, all Charlie can really do is hold his hands up.
Now Charlie's going on the attack. Far.
It's okay. I don't think they're going to argue anyway. You can end the stream now, so I can go and watch football.
Okay. Thank you all for watching GXL Tier 2. We'll see you tomorrow for Tier 1. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.